Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our book battle discussion. Our battle was between No David and Green Eggs and Ham. I noticed a lot of you talked about character traits in these two books. So let's review. Character traits are words that describe a character. Could be the outside, the physical traits, what we see on the outside, like hair color, eye color, what a character's wearing. And then the deeper ones, the inside character traits. Those are the thoughts, the actions, the feelings, the personality traits, the things you can't see from the outside, but the things you can tell by looking deeper at a character. When you look deeper at a character and see their character traits in a book, they can be inferred by analyzing. That means examining. And here's what an inference, when you infer, it means you use your brain or your schema. That's all the knowledge in your head. And you use the evidence from the book to make decisions and to express your feelings about a book. So when we are doing this, we're making our inferences using our own schema with evidence from the book. We look at the feelings of the character. So you think about, what are those feelings that they're showing us through their actions, through their thoughts, everything that they're feeling. You also have to look at the dialogue between two characters. So here you see Bitmoji, Mrs. Longhouse, and Bitmoji, Mrs. Wright talking. You can tell a lot about characters by listening to their dialogue. Then action. You can tell how a character is, their character traits, by what they do. And the last big one to look at is, what does your character think? You can tell a lot by that. So in No David, here were some of the great comments that I read. David was very naughty. Definitely an inside character trait. That's something you can definitely tell by his actions. David acts crazy. There's the word acts, definitely an action. He made mischief. We could definitely see that as a character trait. He was funny. That's a personality trait, isn't it? That was a really good one. My favorite part was when David was running down the street naked. Yeah, that was hilarious. And definitely an outside character trait, something we can see from the outside. Yep, very silly. That's another personality trait. It was funny when David got muddy. Muddy, that's something we can see on the outside. We can tell that on the outside of his body. We can see that. David was rude. Definitely a feelings word here, wasn't it? And I love this last one. David learned a lesson and was happy in the end, because it's important to know that character traits change throughout a book. And David definitely learned a lesson and changed throughout this story. Green Eggs and Ham. I love it. Somebody said they chose it because it's the month of Dr. Seuss. Great one. Yeah, Dr. Seuss's birthday is in March, so this is a perfect time to be reading a Dr. Seuss book. I love the rhymes in this book too. Definitely agree with this person. It teaches you that you should try new foods. Every parent is happy to read this one, that this one's sunk in. Like this too. I chose Green Eggs and Ham because it proves you don't know if you like a food if you've never tried it before. Good thought. I like Green Eggs and Ham because it rhymes at the end and he likes it. Here we are again, character traits changing. I chose it because I read the whole Green Eggs and Ham book myself without any help. Good for you. That is impressive. And I chose this book because I like Dr. Seuss books. Me too. He is an awesome author who has so many great books. And you can't argue with this reason. I'm closing with this one because it will also help you understand who won the book battle. Somebody said, I just like ham. I agree. I was laughing when I read this one, and I agree with you. It's a great reason to pick, and it also tells you which book won. Green Eggs and Ham, with 52.9% of the vote in this pie chart. Green Eggs and Ham won with 129 votes, and No David had 115. It was close. See if you can do some mental math to figure out the difference of votes between these two books. And get ready for the epic battle. Our next books coming up, The Very Hungry Caterpillar and Goodnight Moon. Both of these are books that I loved when I was little, and I loved reading to my boys when they were little. So I can't wait to see what you pick. These are some books that will tug at your heart. Enjoy.